Hi, Happy New Year. Happy Rave New Year. We wanted to come on and first of all say thank you for last week. If you are brand new to our Unlock Your Design space, please leave us a comment and say hello. It was all webinar style last week besides the Q&A call. So we don't know what your faces look like. We don't know your names yet. And I know there's so many new people here and we'd love to get to know you. So say hi, introduce yourself, and just let us know what you thought of last week. We've got so many comments around the foundations series that we did last week. It was 5 days, 5 parts, and it became our new foundations course. We used to have a basics to human design and gene key course, and then we decided that this year we were going to revamp it. So we included a bridging the gap call. We included one about the foundations of human design, the foundations of gene keys. We redid our foundations of astrology again. And then we spoke about the archetypes and portals of deconditioning. So this feels very current. This feels very in alignment with who Belle and I are now, because the last time we recorded it was in 2020. And that was like the beginning of the 64 door archetype journey. And now we're 4 years onward from that. And it's been a pleasure to be able to combine these systems and introduce these systems to some of you. So thank you for those of you that subscribed or registered. There was over 1,000 of you that registered. And for those of you that ended up purchasing the $25 course, that was amazing. We had such a great response from that, which was fabulous. Then a lot of you joined the inner circle too. So we've got so many people in the inner circle, so many people that are digging into the foundations. And we had mentioned last week that during the astrology portion that we were going to be doing a new webinar, a new masterclass, and it was going to be on Uranus. So we were calling this one Uranus Unleashed. Uranus Unleashed is happening on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. It's part of a larger series. It's a free series. And basically, Bella and I are going to go through the 12 different zodiac seasons. And we're going to be speaking to the ruler of that zodiac season. And so we just went into Aquarius, and the ruler of Aquarius is Uranus. And so we're going to be doing a masterclass called Uranus Unleashed. It's going to be super fun. And this is going to kick off our journey into Aquarius season in the inner circle. We'll do this call speaking to your Uranus activation. Then in the inner circle, we have the setup course where people are going to go deeper into Aquarius season. We also have a Q&A and chart reading, and then an archetype workshop. So we've got cool things planned for this month. And then, like I said, this is part of a bigger series. So there will be a call every month. And if you register for this one, you get included in all 12 of these. And so you'll get email reminders to let you know that the new one's coming. So focusing on Uranus on Wednesday.
This is part of our walking the wheel. So what we want to do in a year is to go through all the signs and then all the rulers of the signs, and of course all the houses. So if you come into the inner circle, you go around the wheel with us, not only in terms of archetypes and gates and gene keys, but also in terms of the astrology. And so some people might want to do that. Some people might just say, okay, I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart, so I'm going to get that specific masterclass. What we want to do too is to trigger, spark, poke a little bit. That's why we have a free event every month. We're going to come in and have this kind of initiation call or kickoff call where we come in a quite lighthearted way, we're going to a little bit embody the planet Uranus. So today we were sitting here and yesterday with quotes. What would Uranus say if it came? What would be it expressed? And then speak around that. And that also will give you a bit of that archetypal work, but much more lighthearted. And I think also you're going to remember it because we're playing with it. We're having fun around it.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. And I love to be able to look at things archetypally. And it's going to just be fun to be able to ask, if I were Uranus, what would I say? What do I care about? What am I pissed off about?
I wanted to show you that this one is especially important because we actually have one planet that is retrograde. Out of all the planets, out of all the activations that we see right now, this is the snapshot. This is the neutrino weather right now. This is the astrology right now where the planets are. So one single planet is retrograde still. There's a lot of forward moving energy. Even Pluto, that is so slow, has gone into a new sign in just 3 days ago. It's now in Aquarius, very future oriented Aquarian energy. And the last planet to go direct is the ruler of Aquarius. So with the full moon that happens in 2 days, and then 2 days after, we're going to have Uranus that goes direct. Everything in the whole entire sky is going to be forward moving from the point of view of the Earth. So to understand this energy that's happening through the shift of Pluto, but also through the direction from Earth point of view of the ruler of Aquarius, this is really important and really big. So that's one of the reasons, if you're feeling energies right now that you don't recognize because it's feeling different than usual, possibly it has to do with these energies that are really big energies that are moving. And we also have a conjunction that's going to be here for a long time in the gate of shock. So shocking energy, lightning energy, electric energy, forward moving energy, sudden change, all that is right now for us in this year, but starting right now, activated for us.
I think on Wednesday too, we might take a snapshot of the sky and just speak to these things more in depth too, to let you know what's alive. Because like Bella said, if we've got a Pluto moving into Aquarius, transformation and rebirth, and the nodal environment is in North Node 51, if you haven't been shocked, you can still expect a shock to come for you. If you, oh, I'm safe. You're not. I was saying this on the Walking the Wheel call, like it's coming for you. Uranus is not going to let you know when it's happening because it's sudden shocks and quantum leaps. If it gave you a heads up, it wouldn't be shocking. So, yeah.
Yeah, one more thing about the weather right now. So we're speaking about the Rave New Year. Every year when the Chinese New Year starts in gate 41, it's also the Rave New Year. And this year, the only channel that is activated in the chart for the year is the 5710. And this is individual circuitries, integration channels. It's very existential. It's personal empowerment. This is very different. Last year, the main activation that we had was emotional. So it was connecting the 41 in the root center to the 30 in the emotional center. And that was an energy all year. So for all of us, the year had to do with those experiences, with these desires, with these turbulence, and not really understanding why we end up in different situations. But apparently we had the energy to be there and we ended up there. So a very different kind of energy. And also Uranus is showing us an energy that's a bit cold in a way. It's not sentimental. It's not emotional. It's detached and a bit like personal empowerment, and it likes other people, but you have to be on the same page and go with it. So it's that rebellious energy of going forward and saying, yeah, you could come with me, but if not, I guess you're out. And that's very much those integration channels. Like the 57 feels if something is going on, the tsunami is coming or the earthquake, and it's going to say it once, it's going to say, come with me, guys, because this is going to be a mess. And then if you don't go, you probably are not going to be empowered where this energy didn't want to stay. So knowing that for this year, it's a kind of splenic energy, existential energy.
Yeah. So the focus of this year for Unlock Your Design is that cosmic curriculum. So when you're in the know for what's alive and activated, you can stop pushing or forcing your own agenda, and you can like surrender to the currents because they're going to take you farther than you are trying to go your own way, especially if you don't have a lot of those energies in your design. It may show up as disruptive and like a little bit aggressive. You're like, I don't know how to deal with this. You just got to like roll with the punches and be like, all right, what do you hear? I'll take my hands off the wheel, especially if you're feeling a little bit of resistance. Like, don't try to force anything. You're going against the cosmic currents. That's like swimming upstream. You're going to get tired and then you're going to get frustrated. So I think the main thing is that I hope that in many of these opportunities you'll have to join us, that you do choose to join us, because we're going to give you the little tidbits around this cosmic curriculum and let you know how to structure your life and to live intentionally and in harmony and teamwork with the cosmos, especially Uranus.
Yeah, we call those roadmaps. So it's creating a roadmap that is not only for this year, but every time that we go into Aquarius season, that roadmap is helpful. And in some way, when we are for a whole month in one sign, it gives us a little bit more time to really be with the energy than a transit that's over 6 days. So that's also why this journey through the signs and starting to integrate them is really cool and is helping us, because we can I think all of us can feel the energy in the last few days different than just a week ago.
Well, I hope you'll join us. Please check it out on the link we've posted and RSVP to that. You will need to register. It's not going to be streamed anywhere, but the replay will be available. And hopefully you'll find it fun and lighthearted. It's not meant to be too intense, but it might be a little shocking. I don't know. Thank you.